Hi, today we're going to make a batch of pakoras, which are one of my all-time favorite Indian snacks. And we're going to make them with Swiss chard, and we've torn that up. It's also really good with kale, crispy kale. It's delicious. We're doing it with onion too, which I leave kind of chunky, and then green chili and some nice fresh ginger. And then we also add some spices and some chickpea flour, which is kind of the main key ingredient that binds the whole thing together. So let's talk about chickpea flour. This is what it's called in Indian stores. It's called besan, but it's chickpea or garbanzo bean flour, and it has a nice richness to it. And it's, I'm gonna add it here. It is very flavorful, and it has also a lot of protein in it, so it's kind of a nice, richer, tastier flour than just a white flour. So to this, we're going to add next some green chili, minced up green chili, and some minced up ginger. We're adding a little bit of cumin seed, as you can see, which is so tasty, and some cayenne, which will give it a little kick, some turmeric, which is nice. We all love turmeric, but it also adds a really nice golden color. This is some baking powder, which helps the whole thing be very light. Then a little bit of salt. And we're going to whisk in some water so we get a batter that's fairly thick. Thick batter. You don't want to add too much water. You can always add a little bit more if you feel like it's too thick once you add your vegetable ingredients, but we're going to start out very thick. So here are these nice chunky pieces of onion. I'm going to mix in. And when they fry, they turn really sweet and very tasty. So I love onion. Some people just do them with onion too, but you can put really any vegetable you want in pakora, which is the beautiful thing about pakora. So we're going to throw in a couple of handfuls of the Swiss chard, which I tore up fairly small. Now, it's going to seem like it's not mixing together, but it actually is doing exactly what it's supposed to do, which is, you want these leaves to get sort of lightly coated in the batter. Okay, so now we're going to fry them up, and you want to get your oil to about 350 degrees. And we're frying them in this is called a kadai. This is like an Indian style wok, and I think they're great. The little ones are great for deep frying because you don't have to use as much oil as you would in like a saucepan. So I love my kadai. And actually what we're going to do here is take a kind of like a soup spoon, sort of a heaping spoonful, and we're going to drop it in the oil. Nice hot oil. Oh, if you don't have a thermometer, although it's really good to have a thermometer, but if you don't, you can just drop in like a test little piece of onion and see that it pops right back up to the surface. And it's okay too if these kind of come apart, because all the little bits are really yummy. So we're just gonna move these around a little bit, flip them over. They should be golden brown. It takes about maybe, a minute to 2 minutes. So see how these are nice and golden? So that's how you know when they're done. And you'll just drain them on paper towels. Oh, lost the guy. There we go. Here's our delicious Swiss chard pakora.